When you come across a video titled "Stand Out with these easy glue gun and epoxy resin crafts," the first impression is that it promises creativity, practicality, and a touch of artistry that can transform simple household materials into eye-catching projects. The entire content revolves around the idea of taking ordinary items, combining them with the versatility of hot glue guns and the polished finish of epoxy resin, and turning them into something unique, functional, or decorative. The appeal lies in the fact that these tools are accessible to most people who are interested in DIYs, and the techniques shown can be replicated at home without professional training. What stands out immediately is how the video positions itself as a gateway for both beginners and hobbyists to dive into craft making without needing a huge budget or complicated equipment. The glue gun is highlighted as a quick-fix tool that does more than just stick things together, while the epoxy resin brings in the glossy, professional-grade finish that gives projects a high-quality, store-bought look. The key features showcased in the video revolve around the different ways glue guns and epoxy resin can be manipulated. A glue gun is not only presented as an adhesive, but also as a material that can be shaped, molded, and designed to form standalone structures. You can see demonstrations of hot glue being used to create molds, textures, and even jewelry bases. For example, the technique of drawing patterns on a non-stick surface and then peeling them off once hardened shows how something so simple can become an accessory or decorative piece. The performance aspect of a glue gun here is not just about heating glue, but about controlling precision. The video often emphasizes how the tip of the glue gun can be maneuvered to produce thin, clean lines or thicker, sturdier layers, which allows crafters to experiment with shapes and stability. This is where technical knowledge blends with creativity, as understanding the viscosity of hot glue and the speed of its cooling can affect the outcome of the craft on the epoxy resin side. The video focuses heavily on the aesthetic appeal. Resin crafts have gained massive popularity because of their crystal-clear transparency, glossy surface, and ability to embed various materials within them. In this video, the epoxy resin is often paired with glitter, pigments, dried flowers, or small trinkets, showing how easy it is to create personalized keychains, coasters, jewelry pendants, or even small decorative trays. What makes epoxy resin special, and what the video emphasizes, is its ability to elevate a DIY piece into something that looks solid. The curing process of resin is discussed in terms of how long it takes, the need for a clean workspace, and the importance of removing bubbles to maintain clarity. These technical details are simplified for the audience, but still explained enough so that viewers can understand that patience and proper mixing ratios are crucial for success. Design elements are woven throughout the video in a way that encourages experimentation. For example, combining the structural strength of glue with the shine of resin results in pieces that are both durable and beautiful. You see demonstrations of glue gun molds being filled with resin, creating customized shapes that are both sturdy and polished. There are also scenes where everyday objects like silicone baking molds, plastic containers, or even cardboard are used as bases for projects, showing viewers that they don't need to spend extra money on specialized equipment. This design philosophy underlines accessibility, where creativity is not restricted by resources, but instead encouraged by making use of what you already have at home. A standout aspect of the design approach is layering. Resin crafts often incorporate multiple layers of color, glitter, or inclusions, and the video demonstrates how these layers can add depth and richness to the final product. Similarly, glue gun crafts play with texture and transparency, sometimes leaving the natural glue-like finish for an industrial look, or painting over it for more vibrant appeal. The unique selling points of the video lie in its blend of inspiration and practicality. Many craft tutorials can either feel too advanced or too simplistic, but here the balance is struck by showing projects that are visually stunning, yet achievable with just a little effort. The audience is constantly reminded that these crafts can be personalized, which makes them perfect for gifts, home, or even small business ideas. For instance, resin keychains with initials or glitter coasters can be made in bulk and sold online, while glue gun decorations can add flair to seasonal events like holidays or birthday parties. This commercial angle is subtle but present, suggesting that these Ds are not just hobbies, but potentially profitable ventures for those willing to scale up. The video also taps into the emotional side of crafting, highlighting the joy of creating something with your own hands. The satisfaction of seeing a raw material transform into a polished piece, and the personal connection formed when you design something customized. Performance aspects are also highlighted through the durability of the crafts. Hot glue, when hardened, provides a firm structure that can withstand handling, while epoxy resin cures into a solid, glass-like material resistant to water and minor impacts. These qualities are showcased through demonstrations like resin coasters holding hot cups without warping, or glue gun trinkets maintaining their shape even after being bent slightly. The video reassures viewers that these are not just temporary or fragile pieces, but items that can actually be used in daily life. At the same time, safety is gently touched upon, particularly with resin, where gloves and masks are recommended to avoid skin contact or inhaling fumes. The balance between highlighting the fun and addressing practical precautions gives the video credibility and shows responsibility toward the audience from a layman-friendly perspective. The explanations are clear and step-by-step, rather than overwhelming viewers with too much technical jargon. The video simplifies processes by using phrases like "just pour and wait," "draw your design with the glue gun," or "add glitter for sparkle." However, for those who crave more detail, subtle mentions of resin ratios, curing times, or glue gun temperatures provide enough information to encourage deeper exploration. This dual-level communication ensures that both beginners and intermediate DIY enthusiasts can find value in the content. The pacing of the video also plays a role, as it does not rush through projects but instead allows viewers to see each stage unfold, from preparation to finished result. This not only makes the content easy to follow, but also reinforces the idea that patience and attention to detail are essential. In crafting, another aspect that deserves mention is the versatility shown throughout. The projects range from small, quick items like decorative charms to larger, more intricate pieces like trays or wall. This variety ensures that viewers with different levels of time commitment and skill can find something suitable. Someone new might start with a simple glitter-filled resin pendant, while a more experienced crafter might attempt a layered resin art piece or a glue gun-based sculpture. The adaptability of the materials is emphasized, with hot glue being portrayed as both a medium for construction and decoration, while resin is shown as both functional and artistic. Together, they demonstrate that DIY crafting is not limited to one style or purpose, but can expand to match the imagination of the creator. The design philosophy of the video also leans heavily on the idea of upcycling and sustainability. Many of the projects encourage reusing old molds, containers, or household items, giving them a second life instead of discarding them. For example, bottle caps, cardboard, or leftover packaging can become the foundation for resin pours or glue gun shapes. This eco-friendly angle resonates with modern audiences who are increasingly aware of waste and environmental impact. It also subtly promotes the idea that creativity doesn't always require buying new supplies, but instead making the most of what you already have. This mindset not only makes crafting more affordable, but also more rewarding, as you find innovative ways to repurpose materials. Another key highlight of the video is its visual appeal. The combination of clear resin with embedded sparkles, the glow of pigments, and the smooth finish of the final pieces create a mesmerizing effect that draws viewers in. The slow pours, the spreading of colors, and the peeling of hardened glue pieces are all visually satisfying. Tapping into the trend of ASMR-style crafting content, the video knows how to play with lighting and close-up shots to capture the shine and detail of each finished product, which enhances the sense of accomplishment and beauty. This visual strategy not only makes the video engaging to watch, but also inspires viewers by showing them exactly what they can achieve if they try it themselves from a practical standpoint. The video also subtly addresses common mistakes and troubleshooting. For instance, when resin bubbles appear, it demonstrates how to use a heat gun or lighter to gently remove them. When glue gun projects seem fragile, it suggests layering or reinforcing with additional glue. These quick tips prevent frustration for beginners and encourage persistence by showing that problems are part of the process, not the end of it. This approach is important because many dyers give up after a failed attempt. But by normalizing mistakes, the video helps build confidence in its audience. It also adds a sense of realism, showing that even seemingly perfect projects often require adjustments and patience. In terms of audience connection, the video understands that these are not just about the end product, but about the process itself. The narration and visuals work together to make crafting feel enjoyable, stress-relieving, and even therapeutic. Watching resin swirl into patterns or glue solidify into shapes carries a calming quality that viewers can appreciate even if they don't plan on recreating the project themselves. This makes the video not only instructional but also entertaining, catering to both active crafters and passive viewers who simply enjoy creative content. The universal appeal ensures that it can reach a wide audience. From kids exploring art projects to adults looking for new hobbies or relaxation methods on a deeper level, the video taps into the satisfaction of personalization. When you make your own resin coaster or glue gun decoration, it carries a piece of your personality. The colors, textures, and inclusions you choose make each piece one no-faux-kind, something you cannot just buy off the shelf. The video highlights this by showing multiple variations of the same project, encouraging viewers to put their own twist on it. This sense of ownership and creativity is what makes DIY crafts fulfilling, and why content like this resonates so strongly with audiences online. The empowerment to create something unique, paired with the accessibility of the tools, turns crafting into an inviting and rewarding experience for everyone. In conclusion, stand out with these easy glue gun and epoxy resin crafts succeeds in delivering a comprehensive blend of inspiration, instruction, and visual appeal. It showcases the versatility of glue guns and the elegance of epoxy resin, balancing technical details with approachable explanations that invite viewers of all levels to participate. The design elements emphasize creativity, personalization, and sustainability, while the performance aspects highlight durability and practicality, with its unique selling points of accessibility, visual satisfaction, and the potential for personalization or even small business opportunities. The video captures the essence of what makes DIY crafting so popular and meaningful. By the end, viewers are not only entertained, but also motivated to try out their own projects, confident that they too can stand out with creations that are simple, beautiful, and uniquely theirs.